This looks like he can make bad decisions for you. I'm gonna say I don't know what you mean. Invest in bad financial decisions. I'm this Jill's sugar mama now. Jill can be your sugar mommy. The swamp map, I think this is Asylum. Kinda looks like swamp though. Looks dirty. Crotus Pren. This is actually a request build, believe it or not. I still need one more map. Oh, we'll definitely take the green one. We're pimping this Jill out. Bro, why are you walking? Oh, she dead. Oh, she dead. I got stuck on that big time. Dang, she bit the fake. Too late. We had weird movement there. Oh no. What's up, E? Good evening. And it gone. We know the key's in the back of the map. Ramage. Man. Use this generator to perform a generator rush. Right? That kid is still alive. She was just walking. She's like, I got this. That'd be a good Steam name. Performing generator rush. Damn, that could have been bad if she actually swung. So, the other Kate's dead, though. Leave Jillian alone. Think this pig is kind of weird? Yeah, a little bit. Aren't we all, though? Yeah, that seems to happen to me a lot. Not sure why. I get robbed over a lot of things. Oh no, she has the healing boon perk. She's healing me for 100%. Oh, broken OP. Look at that. Oh, you want me to heal you? Let's do this for Jill. We'll try to get everyone off. It's because most people don't like when survivors have other strong perks. Even though this is a perk that like wastes more survivor time than it's actually benefiting them. If you haven't noticed, this community loves to argue and fight with each other. Something they thrive off of. Like a good neighbor, you know? State Farm is there. Not first try. Ace ain't so lucky. I don't think we're gonna be so lucky either. Oh, I love that Jill's actually trying to save me. So wholesome. Okay, that one hit though. We're so gonna die. Oh no. Oh my god. Damn it. Oh my god, dude, if they come save me, we just gotta pick up that key right there. She doesn't know there's a key right there. I was trying to drop that pallet, but she played it well. I hope they have borrow time. If they get me off this hook, I'll make it happen. Come get me, Jillian. Like to what Etri said, like you're increasing your chances. I feel like your chances are already increased, but if you're running a perk like Plunders and taking away from the objective, like right now, this I could just be putting on a gen. But you're making the choice to lower your chances on escaping by running certain perks, and is the risk higher than the reward? Oh shit. I brought this and that's what all perks are. The risk versus reward. There's perks in the game for if you want to win, there's perks in the game if you want to have fun. That all depends what you want to get out of the game of Dead by Daylight. There's nothing wrong with losing a match. If you're the type to play to have fun, but then you're wondering why you don't win matches, that's for you to figure out, you know? Sometimes you can't have fun and never touch a gen, only go for flashlight saves, and then wondering why you don't win the match. Like, that's for you to figure out. Because realistically, there's nothing wrong for either side to win a match. Even when the killer's losing a game, there's ways for them to bring it back. Especially with perks, but even with playstyles not revolving around that. You can slug, wait out the DS, force a survivor into struggle, camp the hook. If you're really losing a match that bad where you have to force someone into struggle, then slug them, then get a kill before... Even if there's one gen left with 3 survivors, you can definitely still win that match. For sure. If you get 1 kill with 1 gen remaining, you can 100% still win that match. That match is so winnable. Unless obviously the gen is like on its way to pop. If there's no progress on any of the gens, or even like halfway progress, you can still bring it back down with certain perks. If you get 1 kill before 5 gens pop, you can still win the match and get a full 4K. Guaranteed. I've done it so many times against insane survivors with an average B tier killer. What's up, Biggie? Biggie boy. We got 2 Biggies in the community now. I think it's really the standard that people set for themselves that ruin their own chances at winning this game. if you set such a standard that you're like, I don't need dead hard to win, I don't need to equip that perk, but then when the killer bloodlusts you and catches up to you in a pallet, you're complaining about bloodlust or something like that. When they get you when you're so close to a pallet, when you could have dead harded to it and been safe and stun them with the pallet or make them break the pallet and break their bloodlust, then you're getting mad at something that's your own fault because you want to be this guy that is known for not running dead hard or whatever the case may be. Or you're like, I don't need DS, I can play without DS, and then you get farmed off the hook because your teammate doesn't have borrow time and the killer takes advantage of that and picks you up instantly, and then you're blaming the killer for tunneling. It's like, well, there's perks around that. There's nothing wrong with trying to have fun in a video game, Eddie. That's not what I'm saying. You have a friend who expects to escape every game and they get mad when you don't. I mean, your friend's also not wrong for playing like that either. Like that's kind of part of the game too, is some people play to escape and whatnot, but there's nothing wrong with both sides of it. Your friend wanting to escape every game and you wanting to have fun. Like that just comes down to maybe you guys shouldn't be playing together unless you're on the same page. Like that's why when I'm plundering and I just want to have fun, I like playing solo because I know my expectations for actually surviving are so low when I'm plundering. It would be good for me to play with other people that just want to have fun and maybe play with someone else that just wants to go for flashlight saves while I'm plundering, and that way we're all on the same page. Realistically, I think this game would benefit just from having 2 different game modes, like tremendously. Having a quote-unquote competitive with MMR active, and then just having like an arcade quick play mode that just queues up anyone at any rank. So that way if you play the quick play mode and you're like, man, I keep getting people that never save me, oh, this guy's self-caring and whatever you want to complain about, then you realize that you're more of a competitive type player and that you should be playing with more competitive survivors. But with that also means you're going to be playing against competitive killers, because right now it seems like people want their cake and eat it too. They want people to play accordingly, play good, play sweaty, long loops, you know, save at the right time, do the objective at the right time, but then at the same time they want a weak killer that, you know, doesn't run all the meta perks, and that's just not realistic. And now more than ever, people are starting to realize that with some of the killer mains that have prided themselves on never using slowdown perks, now they're going back and forth whether they should use slowdown perks or not, because they're having a battle with their pride. They see where they can benefit from getting some of the perks that were designed for what they're complaining about. Oh, a gen popped so quickly. I just pushed them off of that gen. They went back and completed it. Oh, I could have benefited from Ruin, from pushing them off that gen and getting that regression and stopping it. Oh, they all switched to this generator over here and I didn't get notified. They all switched gens. Like, there's Tinker for that. Like, the perks that are meta right now are meta for a reason. As much as people hate running them, they should probably run it for themselves so they can see what they're playing against. That's why sometimes I'll bring a toolbox to get the last bit of Tinker in so the killer doesn't get there in time to stop me from finishing the gen, or why I run Repressed Alliance, or why I like running Deja Vu, to get better gen spacing so the killer has to go farther to reach the gen before Tinker. Just things like that. Understand what your enemy's seeing so that way you know to play accordingly. Or knowing how long you need to last in a chase. I think people try to make DbD harder than what it really is, and then get upset when people don't make it as hard as what they is. This is a really simple game. If you like having long chase, equip a perk for long chase. If you don't like getting tunneled, equip a perk for not being tunneled. If you want to get saved safely, or you want your teammates to save you safely, put borrow time. This game's a really easy fucking game. This game is really, really easy at both sides. People just make it harder than what it really is. You tell me what a problem is, and I'll tell you there's a perk for that. This is a really, really easy game. And it's never been easier on both sides. The devs have made it that way. Easier than it's ever been. That's really what it all comes down to. People are getting upset because they're making it way harder than what it needs to be. And they're having a battle with their pride because they've shit on people before for making the game easier for themselves, and now they're looking stupid because they put this complex on certain perks when they should have just played the game for what it is. No one's saying you can't run your amazingly fun off-meta perk, but if you're complaining about something else and you're choosing to run that amazingly fun perk when you could be getting value somewhere else, that's kind of on you. Which one gets more value? If you're choosing the weaker perk, then that's on you. There's a perk for what you're complaining about, and there's only 4 perk slots. You know how many survivors would love to have an extra perk slot so they can run another Unbreakable or another DS or whatever it is? There's perks for everything. That pallet's still there too. I'm gonna die. Oh, he just missed. He gave us a chance. Oh, he hasn't broken any of these. I gotta make it to that window over here. Now we're back where it all started. Oh my god, I love you. Oh, this killer's uninstalling. You think she's pissed? Insane, man.